Hey Mo, how are you?
I'm well, James. How are you?
Good. Hey, you've played in lineups with guys like DeAaron Fox that are such a central featured player, like when you're with Portland. Just how hard is it to have one of those pieces go out, and how does the rest of the team balance that?
I mean, it's tough, having our starting point guard go down, but it's one of those things where you just got to come together as a team. Everybody got to kind of step up individually and then collectively, as a team. It's just we just got to just step up. Like it's not going to be on one guy. It's going to be on everybody to do a little bit more and make up for that loss.
I know you came to the Kings and you hadn't played very much this year, but how good has this experience been for you, even though the wins and losses are not where you'd want them to be?
I mean, first and foremost, like losing is never a good experience. That's been tough, but it's been great to just be here and be a part of something that they're building here, and get back. Like you said, I didn't play. I wasn't playing a lot before I got here, so being on the floor, getting up and down, and getting back into that field is great. They're building something here, and it's kind of like having you got to be able to kind of see the big picture. Like right now, it's we're losing some of these games, but I think I've said to you guys before, like we're really close in a lot of them, and it's just continuing to build those habits and learning how to win those games.
Crystal Saltis.
Hello, Mo. Hope you are doing well. Tyrese Albarton is going to be the starting point guard tomorrow. So, what impressed you most? What did you see from him so far in the season? And what will going to be for the biggest challenge on tomorrow's game for you as a team?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest challenge for us is just gonna, one, it'll be our first game playing without De'Aaron, and two, obviously we have to contain Steph, and he's playing out of his mind. Tyrese, he's been great in my opinion. He's shown some like a level of poise that a lot of rookies don't have right away. He has a really good feel for the game. He doesn't really force anything. He kind of just lets the game come to him. I really enjoy watching him play and playing with him. So, I think it's a great opportunity for him. Obviously, it's unfortunate that De'Aaron's not going to be with us for however long, but it's a great opportunity for Ty to just, elevate his game and try to take his game to the next level.
Jason Jones.
Hey, Mo, I know a lot of the talk around here is about building habits, building winning habits, and you've been around the league long enough to see how that looks. Just what does that look like as a younger players understand the habits that it takes to win consistently in the league, even at this stage of the season? What do you take and what do you have to see to know that those habits are being built?
I mean, I think the first thing is just a level of consistency. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to being a winning team. Is you figure out who you are as a team and you're that every single night. Whether things are going really good or really bad. You kind of have your identity as a team and you're consistent with that. But and then it becomes just a consistency across the board. With your habits and the way you prepare for games and just little things. It's a process, and obviously this organization hasn't been a winning organization for a little while, but they're definitely, in my opinion, heading in the right direction.
And just how hard is it to keep those habits going when you're not getting the wins? I know I've heard coaches say winning is hard in part because mentally you have to be able to stick with the right habits and the game plan and scout and not break away. And a lot of times younger players may try to, in essence, find themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get out of things. How tough is that mentally to keep that going when the wins aren't coming yet?
I mean, it's tough. It's hard. Like, getting over that hump is the hardest part. I feel like, but once it's kind of one of those things where it's like it's you got to just keep plugging away and just stay focused on the main goal. Because when it happens, it happens like that. And it's a product of constantly building those habits and just plugging away every single day. But you just like it's tough, especially as a young player, but you just got to stay focused on the goal and realize like that the work you're putting in is going to pay off, because it will.
Sean Cunningham.
Yeah, Mo, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about, just what a different world this is, and especially in your guys' day-to-day lives. But is it still jarring at this point when someone has to go down because of these protocols and just maybe the ripple effect it has throughout the team?
Yeah. Like I don't remember I don't remember the last time I heard this season. So someone sitting out with COVID, I've kind of, I kind of feel like as a whole, we kind of all felt like we were past it. But obviously not. It's still out there, still real, and it still can happen to anyone. It was a big surprise for us as a team, and it's a huge loss for us as a team. But, it's just one of those things where you just got to play the cards you're dealt.
Okay. Tony Harden.
Yeah, Mo, I hope you don't mind me asking you, just one question here. Have you been vaccinated yet, or are you intending to get vaccinated?
Yeah, I've been vaccinated.